Right then, we're back at the £130 Clio. I have sussed out what was up with the exhaust, and I'll show you that here. It's basically this. This here is the catalytic converter, which goes onto this, which somebody has tried to bandage up at some point. But as you can see there, it's the flexi that was knackered on it. Now, I probably could have got that repaired, but I wasn't going to. Plus, you can get some money back for that. So what we've got here is we've got a brand spanker. I could have got one of these from Euro Car Parts for, I think it was like £110. But it was on a bit of a back order. They couldn't guarantee when it would come. So I rang my usual local suppliers who I use, D Wards in Bishop Auckland. I rang them and they said they can get me one for £150 plus the VAT, and they can get it the same day. So I obviously went for that. I can't have cars sat around inevitably waiting for parts. Now the bolts that the guy that I was talking to that I bought the car off were the ones that go in here, which if I show you, basically they go there. If I can show you where I put some new bolts into the manifold. So I thought it was the manifold itself that was the issue. I can see why a garage didn't want to take it on, or to give him a set price as to how much. In total, I think I would have been on 2.5 to 3 hours maybe trying to get them bolts out. Obviously, I do have a limited range of tools, especially when it comes to heat. I've just got a little blowtorch, so it did take a lot of persevering, really, more than anything, to get them bolts out. But I got them out, and all I did is I ran a tap through them to clean the threads out, and now them bolts that are in there coming in and out no bother. But basically I just set them new bolts in with a bit of grease, just so the elements didn't get to it and rust the threads back up. So yeah, that was pretty straightforward. Excuse me, soaked up some dirt. Wow. But yeah, a garage, being at a garage with some proper source of heat, you probably would have got it about a lot quicker. You probably would have been on, let's say, a couple of hours, which probably would have set you back. And the going rate tends to be about £50 an hour. But being a garage, you wouldn't have really took that on, because if it goes wrong, you basically got a car that's worthless. So yeah, I managed to get them out, no bother. So I'm going to get that new exhaust put back in, and we'll have it purring like a kitten again. Yeah then, it's as easy as that. One new catalytic converter in, and if I could show you, they are the bolts that were stuck, which I've now replaced. Bit of a better view of them for you. Pretty straightforward job, really. Nothing too exciting, really. Once them bolts had come out, it was a pretty straightforward job. We've got new clamps, new gaskets. Even the lambda sensor came out the exhaust already, and I gave that a bit of a clean up with some car cleaner. It was a bit damp off where it just been pretty much been running in old tired cat. Yeah, pretty straightforward really. And if I get out from underneath it, I'll start it up and you'll see it purrs like a little kitten. We'll back out from underneath it. We'll give it a start up. I won't run it for too long because I have got bits taken off in the engine bay. But yeah, purrs like a kitten, nice and quiet. So, all being well, it shouldn't take too much to get this through an MOT. So yeah, looks like I've saved another one. But we won't talk too soon. I have got some more work to do. So yeah, we'll crack on. Right then. It's been a bit mad here. It's been nearly a week since I did my last video on this. I've had a bit of a quiet week. My wife was off work for a week for a birthday, so I had to do some romancing and spoil her a bit and things like that. So, and I've been away for the weekend as well. So I haven't got much in terms of work done. I've sold a few cars in the background that were inside. A little orange Clio that I think I told you about, and a Land Rover that I sold. But yeah, in terms of the exhaust, this is absolutely spot on. It's a cracking little car actually. I did make up a little list of what it needs, or what I think it needs for MOT. It does need a back wheel bearing as well as all these now. Obviously the exhaust being done. Rear mount, doing plenty of them, brake pipe, couple of links, a ball joint, because the boot's absolutely knackered, and a coil spring. Yeah, so that there is nothing. A back wheel bearing, peanuts. All this stuff here is cheap stuff to do. I think the most expensive thing there is the coil spring. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. It's been that long since I priced it all up. I have also just picked up a Nissan Micra, black one, 07 on a 56 with 115,000 miles. Failed its MOT, and once I clutching it, the clutch is slipping. I only paid 200 quid for that car, which is a decent price. It's up in the air as to what's going to happen with that just yet, because there's a good chance I might have to pay somebody to put the clutch in. But obviously I have got the Alto set up there, ready for me to do the axle on it. So I am busy, so I don't know whether I'll have time to do that anyway. It all depends on how things go. This just needs to go down for an MOT. It's still got test on it, so I'll be honest with you, it's still safe-ish. It's not dangerous or anything like that, and it's still got petrol in it, so I might just do a little bit of running about in it for the time being. So yeah, plenty more stuff to come. Plenty of stuff to come. A little update on the Kia. What a cracking little car this is. It's doing me good. I've locked it. The only things that have happened with this car is I parked up somewhere, came back, and my backlight had been damaged. That's 20 quid off eBay. I'm sure I'll get around to doing that at some point. And went to go away on holiday and the key broke. So I've currently got some more grips and have to fiddle around with it. But what a cracking car this is. Filled it up before going away. On the motorway, cracking car, lovely to drive. Set off, it had a range of 430 miles. By the time I'd got back, it had a range of 370. So it just goes to show diesels belong on the motorway.
Normally with this I normally get about 4, and normally get about 410 before I fill it up. I think it's done about 270 mile already, and it's only used half a tank. So I dare say if you're up and down the motorway, you could quite easily do 600 miles plus on a tank. But yeah, it's a cracking car. It's just my little abuser. Spends half its life parked up really, which is a shame. Even it's got a bit of a funny second gear. It doesn't like changing down a little bit, but I'll be honest with you, that doesn't bother me. The brakes won't do it, but again, spends most of its life parked up, and brakes are for quitters anyway, so you know they only hold you back. So that'll do for now. I'm just rambling because I've got stuff to do, and it's been a while since I got a video out to you. So I just thought I'd finish this little Clio video off with a bit of an update of how things are going. But yeah, you know the drill. All the links for everything are in the description down below. And please hit that subscribe button and leave a thumbs up. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.